Hi everybody, it's Beachbody Coach Soph. Normally I like, hold on, I'm listening to some rap, 90s rap. Anyways, so normally I like to be all dressed up and stuff so that I can, look presentable with my trainings and stuff. But well, I had a lot of Energize, and I drank Shakeology, plus the Shakeology boost that I put in there. So I'm all like, ew, and I didn't want to shower and get dressed and all that and wear myself down and finally come here and forget about the thought that I had. So I guess I figured I would do it right now. I don't know if you've been watching me through YouTube or you watch me through my personally sponsored Facebook group. Or if you follow me anywhere else, but and however you do, that's cool. I wanted to talk about a topic, about a subject, because it was brought up in one of my groups, and I thought that is an excellent thing, a topic that has helped me with my coaching. So a lot of people have problems in Beachbody coaching with the invite part. It's easy to work out and post your stuff. It's easy to drink your shake and post it. It's easy to read. I mean, some people have a hard time reading, but still, it's not like something that you dread doing because people are going to judge you. I mean, you've always got some interesting things to post with personal development. It's easy to recognize people because, I mean, recognition means that you and your team are doing a good job. Hard part is actually getting a team. The hard part is forming a team. The hard part is asking people if they want to work out. The hard part is doing the sale and the landing a coach part. And why? Because you don't want to go up to someone and be like, hey, what's up? How are you? How have you been? That's good to know. By the way, listen, I'm a Beachbody coach. You don't want that for people. You need to, I mean, I don't know if I've made a form training, but you need to form a relationship first. You need to care about the person. You need to find out if they're interested in investing in their own health. But through that, you go through a set of questions. How do you get started with talking about certain topics to someone without, there's an elephant in the room because they know you're a coach. They know you do networking. They know that you're messaging them because, there's some sort of prerogative. But here's the thing. Why are you messaging them? Are you messaging them to get a sale, or are you messaging them because you want to help them? Are you messaging them because you know they need help and you are right here? Are you doing it from the bottom of your heart? Because if you're not doing it from the bottom of your heart and you're just doing it so that you can make some numbers and make some sales, then they're going to catch that. They're going to understand that that's what you're there for. There's some customers or clients that I have that I've been talking to for like 2 years already. And finally, after 2 years, they're like, you know what, Sophie, I'm ready to commit. Or they still haven't, but they come up to me for health tips, for mostly health tips because I'm really big on food, nutrition tips. But they come up to me for tips, and I'm not like, well, by the way, if you want any information from me, you have to sign up under me. No, there's some people that just want advice, but you're planting a seed. You're building their trust. You're connecting, you're forming a relationship. So not everybody that you're going to be messaging or messages you is going to be a sale. Don't look at them as a little dollar sign. Look at them as potential success for themselves. And with that, with you helping other people, you're not only helping them, you're officially helping yourself financially, emotionally, whatever, egotistically. Your confidence is building, but that's because you've helped someone out of heart. So here's the thing. How do you initiate the message? How do you initiate that conversation? Here is a tip that I got from my personally sponsored coach when I had a phone call with her, and that changed the game plan for me. So there's so many different ways to train you, but this is the part. The hardest part is reaching out to somebody and this is the easiest thing. So basically, I'm just going to say this from the top of my head. Let's say that I post a workout and I post a video and a picture and I give it value, which you're supposed to, and people like it. Let's say you get 10 likes. Cool, 10 likes, that's awesome. What do I do with that? Well, you message them and you say, hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate any support that I can get. I like how I'm inspiring my community or motivating people. And I really enjoy doing this so that people can start making a difference in their own lives. I just wanted to tell you thank you. And that's it. That's it. If they don't respond, that means they get it. And they don't really feel like dealing with it. They just liked your video. If they do respond, they're probably going to say, hey man, I like your what you're doing. Good job. Keep it up. And then you go on with no worries. Or, well, I mean, that's my language. I got like this little Texas surfer kind of airheady way of speaking, but you just say, yeah, no worries or no problem. If are you going through a fitness journey as well, or what are you doing for fitness, or just like, don't ask them for a sale. Find out about them. Find out why they liked your post. Yeah, man, what'd you like about my post, or whatever. If they do end up responding by saying, oh, I love your work, and what is this Shakeology, or what program are you doing, or I see you doing these programs, and they act interested, start talking about the company, but not in a salesy way. Be like, yeah, well, you know what? This has changed my life, and it's made this difference and in my life, and I feel better, and I love that you're watching. What can I do to help you? Or how can I help you? Or would you be interested in knowing a little bit more about it so that we can get on the phone and talk about it? Because getting on the phone is way better than just messaging. Messaging is just to start a conversation. You want to make a sale, you're going to get on the phone, you're going to talk to them, you're going to find out what they want. You're going to listen to their voice, to their emotions. You're going to be emotional. You're going to show the passion that you have. Because there's a difference between posting something and rewriting everything, which I don't. I usually, when I post something, it's just comes out of my head. But some people think too much about it, and then they post it, and then when they're talking to someone, they get stumped. They're like, okay, well, I'm not as passionate about it as my post because I rewrote it 1,000 times instead of just speaking from my heart. So anyways, they get to listen to you. They get to hear your emotions and your passions. And you practice preaching, because you got to preach this stuff. If you believe in this product, if you believe in this company, you have to preach it. And if you're going to preach it, you have to be the proof the product works. And you have to invite, and you have to read to feel better about yourself on days that you don't. So point of the video is how to initiate. Just a simple thank you, man. Hey, thank you so much for liking my post. I really appreciate any support that I get. It's, I put myself out there on a daily basis, and I feel sometimes that I'm overdoing it or maybe embarrassing myself, but I do it because somebody out there needs to see this, needs to read this, needs to follow, needs to be inspired. Thank you so much. That's it. That's all you have to do. Yeah, I said it differently. I say it differently all the time. Normally, everybody that likes my post, on the next day, that's the first thing I do. I go to that post, I click on it or whatever on how many people like it, and I message everybody. And I always, yes, I do one initial post, one initial message for the first person, and then I copy and paste and I write it down for all the other ones. But I also kind of edit it. Like, I don't just cookie cut it and then boom, 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 boom. Yes, I copy and paste the main message, and then I say, hey, by the way, how are your kids? Or I really, really enjoy your posts. Or I saw your fitness post, and I'm so happy to see that you're doing the same thing. Just make sure that you also personalize it aside from the copy and pasted main message. So yeah, that has helped me a lot. And that has helped me reach out to people and and gain people's trust and confidence, as opposed to, hey, thanks for liking my post. Are you interested in a fitness program? No, that's just, leave that for another company, because this company, our CEO, Carl Deichler, he is very passionate about reaching out and helping people, not just making sales. He doesn't want you to make a coach for the volume. He wants you to make a coach for the person that wants to make a difference, just like you're doing. So that's my message to you, and thank you for watching. I guess I will see you all whenever I make the next post. I'm trying to do one once a week until I kind of get the hang of like being able to talk about more random topics. They always pop up in my head, and then by the time I get here, I'm like, okay, what do I say? So thanks to Energize and Shakeology and Boost Shakeology, I had like this crazy amount of energy after my workout that I just had to post. All right, guys. Bye.